What's good, guys? You are now tapped in with Tappisha, episode 4. I am with my sisters. You know, if you don't know, get to know. Introduce yourself, girls.
I'm back. Yes, unknown H, hands, no Insta, no socials. And we've got our family member
Yes. Here. Hi, guys. Amal.
Yeah, we're going to get straight into the scenarios because it's lit. It's going to be a lit one. I don't know why I'm doing all of that. But yeah. Extra as fuck.
No, this is interesting. Go on.
So, what would you do if your husband was sentenced to 5 years after being married for 2 years with a kid?
I mean, you got to hold it down for your husband. That's what I think.
Of course, the married one would say that, innit?
Yeah, I mean, she is married, disclaimer. So her views might be very different.
He's your whole husband. Like, you completed half of your
Why
deen.
is my husband going to jail for 5 years? That's so mad. Like,
Who said I can't complete my deen again?
It's true. She's got a point.
But what guy is really going to take you not serious after you just ditched your husband that you have a kid with?
Many men.
Many men. Wish that for
I'm not going to lie. It's true. How many... I feel like...
So you lot are just casually going to be disloyal?
No,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm scarred by gentlemen. But it's not even about just being scarred.
Are you going to get a divorce over the phone?
Like on a visit?
Yeah.
On a visit? You could take your witnesses with you on a visit?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just feel like, why are you going jail at your big age? Like, for 5 years. So what have you done? Now you're selling drugs.
Unless it was for the family. I'm gonna be real. Like, not the drugs. But unless it was for the family, like, and someone piped up to me and the kids or some shit and it was a man and he had to do what he had to do and then he got 5 years, then homeboy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, then it's off of your back. You know what I'm saying?
He is your whole husband. That's your life.
And I can get a whole new husband.
Man, it's a no from me. I'll be real.
Do you know what breaks my heart nowadays? Yeah,
So
I don't know.
No, but like this scenario, you actually have a child involved. What kind of what are you teaching your child?
No.
If you're gonna walk away at the hardest moment, you're just gonna walk away.
What am I teaching my child?
Like what kind of example are you setting for your child?
I'm teaching my child from the beginning. Like, you're single till you're married. Yeah. Dab. Nobody.
And bear in mind, if it's a scenario where your husband does go jail, and
when you get married,
5 years,
he must protect and provide. If he's not protecting and providing, give me. I'm gonna teach her. You can get married, halal, divorce, again halal. Whenever, if you are not satisfied.
I get you lot's point, but at the same time, the most likely situation is if your husband gets sentenced, he goes to jail while you're married, he was probably on that stuff before you lot got married, so you knew him to be a criminal low-key.
But you said like you're setting a bad example because you're proving you're not loyal, but he's setting a bad example by going to jail. Let's be real.
Okay. What you said, yeah, you know what you said? It makes sense because, like, I always scream that. Yeah, when girls get married to a man that was about something from the beginning,
made your bed.
Yeah, lie in it. I get that, and I get that. But then at the same time, if she doesn't want to lay in that bed, then she wants to fuck off.
What if the judge just done him dirty and he wasn't like? What if
5 years is a long time? Like,
he's gonna be doing 2.5.
I just feel like it's just not me.
Who said it was England? Say this was America.
Yeah,
no, but just say, you know, 5 years is a long time. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't think another guy is willing to take you lot and like take you in with your child after you just left your husband out to dry, basically.
No, it's not out to dry because I'm sure you're not just gonna leave. You obviously have a discussion about it while he's in jail, because at the end of the day,
I mean, you got to see how it goes after
selfish.
a year or a few months at least.
I think it's selfish for him to expect you to stay when you're literally raising a family by yourself.
If that's your boyfriend, fair enough, but not if you're married.
But you're raising a family by yourself and he's in jail for stupidness. It's so silly.
Look, right, this is my thing, yeah? You see, nowadays, just put that to a side. On TikTok, yeah, I see bear. Yeah, I can't cap, yeah. You lot are going to draw me out on this one. I done it. I toured, jail to jail toured. Never, ever again. Okay, but I see young girls, yeah, like, doing it, and I'm like, don't nobody tell them, like, because when a man's in jail, right, he really wants to change, yeah, he believes it. I'm not gonna say they don't believe it, they believe it, but once they come out and they see that what they're used to is there, then, you know, I went Somalia, and guess what, I was so religious by choice, yeah, come back, yeah, and unfortunately, do you know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Goes to jail, he comes out a better man, and then what do you do then?
He's a better man for
I
someone
want
else.
him
If
for
I'm
a
not
better
single,
woman.
I probably won't be single. Let's be honest. Like, we're gonna wait 5 years, and then you're
She's
gonna
so
come out, and I'm
cocky.
gonna still be
I
waiting.
feel like 5 years is not a long time for the father of your child and your husband.
You know what my child goes through? My child would go through in 5 years. Think about all the moments that your child has had.
milestones.
Yeah, going to nursery, reception. I swear, year 1 is 5. They're literally starting school wearing uniform.
No,
And
but
you're not gonna be
I
there.
don't-
Mad.
You know what my thing is, yeah? Like, my thing is, if the love is still there, yeah? And like I said,
The love
he
ain't gonna
went
go
down,
just like that, though. You've been
okay,
married
but
for 2
he
years.
went down for
probably never-
protecting us. I'm riding, baby. Baby, don't you worry about us, sweetheart.
So what's the difference? Like what?
If you went,
Is that not
and
selfish
you
of
committed
you though?
crimes
Is
on
that
your
not,
own?
Is that not selfish of you to say
No,
that?
if he went off of his own back, yeah, committed crimes I don't have no clue about, yeah, then bam, man's in jail and that. Bro, why am I doing that?
No, but you don't act like people commit crimes like. Let's not say on purpose, but majority of people are doing these things.
I think it depends what he went jail for as well, though. I'll be real. If he went jail for, let's say, protecting our family, like, well, let's say we've gone on a family day out and someone's tried to attack me.
Do you think there's a
Self-defense.
lot of papooses out there? You think man will wait for, you know, like there's not a lot of them. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of man. So my thing is, I'll tell you wherever it comes
from. What if you flip
from.
the switch right now and, for example, you ended up getting sentenced to
I
5
did.
years,
And I
let's
had a
say.
so-called boyfriend then. And you lot know what he was out doing. He was out, you know, he didn't care.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But
You know
you,
what I mean?
but you were young then. It's different. I'm saying
I
that
don't
right now,
care.
married with a kid, your husband's at home looking after your child.
What
you're
is a
in prison.
man's?
What
What
do you
is a
want them
man's?
to do?
What
Find
is a
another
man's?
mother for
What
that
is a man's
child?
greatest sin?
You want
Zina,
him to
right?
go find another mum for that child if you flip the switch right now.
I ain't got no business going jail for 5 years. Like,
No, but if you did, these are just scenarios. Bear in mind. What if you did? Then what?
Okay,
you know
but
what? I would probably let someone else raise my child if I'm in
a
jail.
man,
If
I'm not
there-
lying to myself, darling. I'll be honest. A man's greatest sin is zina. I'm gone. 5 years. A man's gonna be.
Wow. So if
Waiting for me.
I went jail right now, I'd expect you lot to find new friends and forget about me. If you lot
No,
can't
that's
stick,
different.
If you can't
Don't
stick
do
by
that,
your
don't do that,
husband,
don't
you
do
can't
that.
stick by your friend.
Don't do that.
You
That's
can't stick by your
different.
whole
Don't do that.
life partner. What's
Don't
a
do that.
friend? What's
Don't
a
do that.
friend? Honestly, what's a
Don't do
friend?
that.
I hear your point, but I
Don't
just
do
don't
that.
think it's the
How
same.
Don't do that.
you lot would go and find new friends? That's what you lot would do.
Free my friends. Free my friends. They know who they are. Free them. And guess what, darling?
No. You'd find new friends.
No, I wouldn't. Because you're
Yeah,
a
like,
family member.
maybe.
How dare you compare
I'll probably
yourself
still
to a
stay in
man?
contact with you and
Wow.
see you. But like, what if you're my bestest friend and you're in jail? Like, I'm obviously gonna be
Bro,
outside with other people.
I'm more likely, yeah. Look, you see, my male friends are in jail, yeah. I'm more likely, you know, to like converse with them, check on them, than that. If the love is still there, like I said, yeah.
I mean, if
and
you lot could see my face right now.
She's not impressed.
She's a married woman, though. Like, of course you say that, and it really pisses
I
me
feel
off.
like
though.
you lot's opinions will change if you was to be married, I think.
5 years, babes.
Oi,
No, but like,
let me
that's
tell
5
you
years.
something, yeah. This is real, you know, and please don't come for me, girls. Like I said, I've been there and I've done it and it was stupid. But I swear down, there are so many girls going on them visits and my heart hurts because I remember when I was getting them Romeo,
your
Juliet
boyfriend is
letters.
stupid.
You
That's
know?
stupid.
Husband's probably a bit different, yeah. I don't know because I don't think I'd ever been in that situation.
But there's people that their husbands are in there and they're most probably waiting.
Yeah, for a husband,
That's
it's
them,
different.
but personally-
now if it's a boyfriend where you're not tied to the
Never
person, you ain't
again.
got a child with them,
Me and them can
then why
never
are you
be
waiting? You're
friends.
wasting your time.
5 years, that's all I can think about. It's too long. It's actually too long. Even to me, I'm not gonna lie, even a year is a bit of a stretch.
I think, guys, we're actually gonna agree to disagree on that
Yeah, we'll
one.
have to.
I'm telling you, girls.
How long do you reckon you'd wait?
Stay
though,
away.
Noel?
I waited to some
Right now
months.
in life, how long do you reckon you'd wait?
What?
Like
All
for
right.
a guy.
Okay.
I
Listen.
just
If
clocked
my
you
husband,
actually I don't know if I can say this on the pod, but you actually waited for a boyfriend and he came out and you lot were happy holding hands and stuff.
Oh, do you remember?
You wouldn't wait for a husband.
Wait, darling, don't do that. Don't do the holding hands. No,
but
we
you
hold
lot were
hands
so
on
cute.
road. Are you?
You lot were so cute. You were holding hands and everything. It was cute.
Is she lying?
Oh, that is such a
But what I will say, yeah, I think he done voodoo on me because it just don't make no sense. And I'm not gonna lie, darling. Wallahi, like I said, if he went down for us, babe, I'm riding. But if you were sneaky,
what? Yeah, I don't, Hani. You seem too stuck on 5 years, but I really think Nawal that you'd wait for your husband.
I'm not gonna lie, I can see it in you. You're low-key.
I feel like you'd
what do you
wait for
think
your
I
I
husband.
reckon if you was actually genuinely in love, like, and married,
there's not. Listen,
No, I
love
think you
is a
would.
facade, guys. It's a
you don't know
facade.
damn well I ain't waiting. No, you know, both of you know very well. Yeah, it's long. I'm not on it.
What if you don't meet someone in that
I don't know why
5
she
years?
was training herself to be so cold-hearted.
No, I'm not cold-hearted.
She'd
I cry
She'd
every
wait.
day to sleep. I cry myself to sleep. I'm joking.
Damn.
No, but think about my scenario
Yeah.
of recent, bro. When that time came in where it was like, this is how long you're gonna. I was like, deuces, yeah, it's done. It's actually over. What am I doing? Wasting my life with you?
Yeah, but that's different. You're not married.
No.
Yeah,
but when you have
I'm-
when you're married and you got a kid, it's different.
that's what I'm saying. So I can't really comment. 'cause I'm not in that.
Free everyone, man, except the nonces.
No, and
Free
murderers.
everyone.
Okay, right. Let's jump into
Yeah.
the next scenario. This one. Okay. Would you date your friend's ex from years ago if they were completely over them?
Yeah, you know what? I just think that whole it's just dead. Just why? I just think it's so meaty, like to even think about dating someone. That,
Well, like if your friend is so over them that they get cringed out by
Yeah, but
the
in the
fact
back
that they
of
were
my
even
mind-
with them, but you're here and you actually like
If
have
my
a
friend
genuine
is
connection.
cringing,
with
I'm
them.
cringing though, am I not?
yeah.
Think of it, like, I'm not gonna lie,
Go on. Let's be honest here.
we gonna be honest, yeah. It's cringy. Don't get shit twisted.
But you know anything can
But
happen.
but look, yeah. I'ma be honest, yeah. Dating is a big thing. To date and like, you know, make that he was my bedroom's, you know, boyfriend and then he's my boyfriend.
I've
No.
seen situations like this, like with like a few of my friends where someone would really, really like the guy, talk to him for ages, and one of the other girls ended up getting married to the guy. So if that's your aleph, that's your aleph at the end of the day you get.
What?
Yeah, it happens. It does.
Wait. So they got married.
They ended up getting married to, like, the girl was there and she was like with her friend, like her friend was speaking to this guy. Like,
I remember. I remember.
Yeah, and this girl, like, everyone knew about him, and then her friend just snatched
People normalized
him.
it. People
But
normalized
in that kind of scenario, it's wrong because you would literally, it wasn't even an ex, it was a current, like, he was literally speaking to your friend and you snatched him and then you married him. But then in the end, when they got married, it's like, oh, that might be her person, like, that's her aleph, you know?
You know, I
It's-
feel like if you're gonna do it, you have to get married.
But
now.
they're divorced now, so that
like, it
went
can't just be a
that went
fling.
Aleph, and that was sneaky to hell. And if I was put in that person's position, I would have whooped their asses, both of them, yeah, because that's a no-go. But like now, if you look at the scenario, you said like, oh, rare, like the person cringes of them, and it's what later on down the line,
Like years
to
down
us,
the line. Like that could be that was the person's first boyfriend, say from like school or something, like secondary school. And then now we're all adults and you end up having a genuine connection with this person. In the back of your mind that you're going to think, wait, that's that person's ex from school.
Yeah, I feel like it will never leave your mind because the way
I
see it is,
wouldn't pass judgment on that person, but I wouldn't do it. Do you get it? Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't date that person, nor would I marry them.
I don't think I would as well, but
the way,
I
the
don't
way
think I
see
judge
it
someone for
is,
doing it.
I feel like, let's say I get married to said person and he's had a relationship with my friend, yeah. She's now going to be at the wedding. There's always going to be something in the back of one of their minds, like, they're envisioning their relationship or them being into it's dead.
Or
It's
you can
dead.
even think about
I'd
that.
feel uncomfortable
Yeah,
being around
it's
my
not gonna
friend and
leave
my
your head,
husband.
innit?
It's too much. It's too much for
It's
me.
too messy.
Yeah, it's too messy. Just don't
But
date people that your friends are dating.
I can say, yeah, like, I see a lot of girls. Bro, this happened to me. Let me just say it real quick, yeah. Like, what's happened to me in the past is, like, say I've spoken to someone, like, bro, not everybody, like, from when I was young, I never, like, labeled just anybody boyfriend. Like, I mean, I chat to you, got me, like, it's lit. Every girl needs entertainment. But, you know, I ain't had that much boyfriends. I've had two. I've spoken to a guy before, and when I was speaking to the guy, I had, they're no longer friends of mine or whatever, but like I'd have like people around, like girls around, yeah. And they'd like, I don't know, like throw themselves at them. I wouldn't want to say that about the girl because actually, fuck that, she was throwing herself.
Wait, so your friend was throwing herself at someone that you spoke
Like, not,
to?
yeah, like it's happened a lot of times. Like it's crazy. I swear on.
So would
everything
you
I love.
class someone that you spoke to a few times as an ex though?
No, he's not an ex. But like, what's happened with me is
If
like,
your friend's been there, don't go
look.
there, basically.
Yeah, let me
I
give
feel
you.
like it should just be off limits in general.
Let me give you a quick scenario. Yeah. So one time, I had like this gathering, like this party, whatever. Woo, you know, when you're a young teenager. I was with a guy, yeah, that I liked, whatever. I'd say he liked me. We flirted back and forth, like it was mutual, right? Now,
So he came there for you, basically.
yeah, like, and what you call it? You know me, girls. I grew up with you lot. I'm tomboy, especially back then.
Yeah.
And then I see like one of the girls, mashallah, gorgeous girl. Ain't gonna take it from her, bro. She knew what it was. Like she asked me, like that. You know when all the boys go shopping that and every girl getting giddy. Anyway, the dumb bitch, yeah. Like I don't know, like it was just them after and the prick, yeah.
Oh, she went there.
Yeah, she went there and right in front of my face, babe. I'm such a
that's
loud
weird, 'cause it's
person.
all happening
My
right in front of
present.
you. Like, why are you
too much.
asking about the guy and then to go there after?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I
That's
just feel like
wrong.
it should be
Big,
off limits.
but it's not only happened once. Like you lot definitely know. Like other people, I've told you lot. Like you know, and you lot have witnessed. It's happened, and I feel like people like that have put something in my head where when it comes down to like, I don't really necessarily even like. I'll show you lot my go-tos, who I'm chatting to, and now not everybody knows, man. I'm a secretive bitch.
I don't think everyone needs to know
I feel like I
anyway.
put trend, like I'll go for the most goofiest, fat, ugly you ever, yeah? Nobody would look at him, and then when I hear chatting to him, he's gold. Everybody wants a piece of him.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying.
Fucked.
Go away, girls.
Yeah.
Stop stealing my man. I'm joking.
No, but a lot of girls like taken men as well.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's the same with men. Men like taking girls.
Do girls like ever try to
What's
throw
that about,
themselves at
though?
your husband?
I think it's the idea of having
Alhamdulillah.
something.
No, because he would never entertain it.
Oh no.
He would never entertain it.
I think it's
My
the idea
family.
of
Like, I would hate to be married to someone. Sorry, cut you off.
That's cool.
I would hate to be married to someone that was so outgoing, that speaks to everyone, that's friends with everyone. That's too much for me. I couldn't. I would talk for the both of us. Like literally.
I'm very social, like, and I don't know.
Would you want a social partner?
I want my husband needs to be very unsocial. I don't even want him to have social media.
Oh, but you got to delete your social media then.
I don't even post
She
pictures.
wants to sentence him.
I don't want him to have socials. Why is he outside like everyone knows him? He's like taking selfies. It's weird.
I can't lie though. Let me remember my first ever boyfriend. He wasn't a social guy like that, but yet again, yeah. You know, he if they're like that, they're like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it don't really, and I can't keep comparing boyfriend. I just never been married, but you know, I respect, and I know he's auntie, so it's lit.
Yeah. I'm glad that he's antisocial because
It's lit.
Yeah.
I couldn't, like, can you imagine someone that just talks to everyone?
Friendly. Dead.
I don't know.
Like, you
I
can
think
be
I would
friendly,
want one.
but to an extent,
friend.
you know? You can't, like, be sitting there and having, like, proper deep conversations with my friends, and like it's weird.
Yeah. I
It's
feel like
weird.
your friends should know the boundaries as well, though. Do you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It shouldn't just be like, it should be both ways.
Not necessarily, because today,
But then
yeah,
there's some girls that you would literally not even want around your
Yeah, that you just can just tell they're just not that vibe. You just
but
can't.
babe,
be around.
like, let's be honest, yeah, like it's happened to me, right? And forget all of them little link ups and that, but I've never let it phase me. If you think of it, like I grew up like getting men snatched off me, and it's what it is, and I never really let it affect me.
That's a sad way of thinking, though. It's not.
But I've never-
It can't be. It is what it is. It's wrong.
It's wrong, but what can I do? Like, I'm not gonna change who I am and start thinking everyone's like I'm paranoid of everyone. I'm just not so out there with it. I rather tell my go-tos. Now, when it comes down to husbands being friendly, look, like
feel
your
like-
sister today, her husband. I can't say I'm related to your husband, but like, you lot. Very comfortable. I'm very comfortable around them. I can have a conversation with them. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
feel
but
like-
but it depends on the friends. Like certain friends, like I feel like if you can't bring someone around your husband, they're not really your friend, are they? If you're
I don't think it's
worried,
that deep.
if you're worried about that person being around your partner, then they're really not your friend. Like you don't have that trust in them.
I don't trust no one. What the fuck am I gonna bring anyone around my husband? Definitely not.
do you know that's
But
what-
then, do you think that could be taken as insecure in a way?
Potentially, probably. I don't give a shit though.
when I remember when I ran off to Somalia, yeah, I don't care. I always talk about it. So fucking what? It's traumatizing, innit? But anyway, yeah. You know, when I went over to Somalia, one of my aunties, yeah, when she saw me or whatever, yeah, she liked me. I think a handicap me outside. That means, are you a handicap? Yeah, like. Why are you even showing your friends about the man you're gonna marry? Like, you basically put him on a plate. She said, yeah, you shouldn't. Like, as a girl, if you are talking to a man, it should be just between you and a man. It shouldn't.
It should be private, but at the same time, it's like, why do you have to keep it private
secret,
too?
like-
Why do you have to keep it a secret? Because your friends are weird. Why? Like, they're not your friends. If you're worried about your friends, they are not your friends.
I wasn't worried. That the same bitch used to beat her chest and tell me like, "Oh, I'm still your man," and I would laugh
As a
and be
joke,
like,
and then she ended up
Do you
actually
remember-
doing it. Like,
do you
that's
remember?
so
I'll be
bad.
like, do you remember? I'll be like, Calisani, fam. It's so embarrassing, but we move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This world is strange.
We saying
Anything
you're
can
just
happen.
never trying to let something like that run, innit?
No, she's gonna like whoever gets married to you is like a prison sentence,
Yeah.
basically.
You ready?
It's a
Yeah,
sentence.
it's too long.
But you better be entertaining him at home.
Maybe we're not gonna get into that.
Pay cheap, please.
All right, should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah, go on, honey.
Okay, we got one here. It says, what would you do if you was dating a really nice guy, but he doesn't have his shit together and he keeps telling you to wait for the come up?
I'm waiting for the come up, and then I'm gonna wait for his come up as
But
well.
what if the come up never comes?
That's what I'm saying. When is it coming? Nah, I'm
No,
not
but I
gonna
feel
lie.
like maybe hold it down for a little while. If you see that he's actually making progress, but if he's not and he just keeps telling you wait for the come up,
It's a no from me. Do you want me to tell you what it is? At our age now, why have you not even got your shit together? Even to an extent as a man, bro.
Bro, you know what?
It's
Yeah,
long.
I feel like here comes soft me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, people have real life situations. You never know. Like, life throws obstacles at you, and that you never know. Like, today you might be here, and then tomorrow, bam, you're there. Like, life is what it is now. If this person, right, I don't believe in relationships, but maybe I have entertained like people that are getting their shit together. It just gets a bit boring, to be honest.
I
but
feel like if you don't have your shit together, stay your ass at home.
This is my
don't need to
Go
be in a
out.
relationship.
Like, no, I mean, like I'd wait for the come up.
Mm-hmm.
If I put myself in a scenario like that, I'd probably wait for the come up, but not forever because.
wait, this is what I was gonna
don't
say
go
though.
out. I would hate to go out with someone that doesn't. Have
I was gonna
anything.
say, yeah. I was gonna say, like, when is it not okay to date I believe it's not okay to date if you are not mentally and financially stable. You do not need to be up there. But if you are not mentally and, working, I don't care about how much you're making and that, then you shouldn't be talking to me. What are you doing talking to me in your mum's bedroom? Like, what are you doing? Like, enough, man. Look, there's this app called Clubhouse. Hey, fam, I wish you lot saw the facade.
What do you think when a man reaches a certain age, he's got to move out?
Every man was working off at home. Every man
need to move out, especially in our culture. I feel like men don't move out their mum's house until they get married.
No.
Even the wife moves in with them.
Babe, I didn't mean it like that. Hello, don't take me wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
I mean, you can be in your mum's house and still have
Thank
something going for
you. This is what I was saying. I don't mean it like that. I mean, what are you doing? Talking to me in your mum's bedroom. I mean, as in your mum's. You don't even help. Like, you are not doing nothing. You feel what I'm saying? I preach stay at home. I live alone. Yeah. And it's very much overrated. I feel like a lot of people do act like living at home is... But
then if you are living at home, then you're not paying rent, so you should be like...
contributing to hell.
You should have something.
100%.
Some sort of...
Yeah, I'm not waiting for a come up. It's just not happening.
Ever.
No. Why? It's not my fault. Someone's got. There's so many men in this world, and I'm waiting for one man to come up. What if he never comes up and it's just me? I'm just waiting, like, and I'm spending money. Come like Tinder swindler, bro.
Oh,
just splashing out on men.
Yeah.
Nah.
I send me rate my man though.
Yeah, I can't lie.
Girls, yeah.
I don't rate him.
I rate him.
Send me.
That's so
man.
sad because
It's evil. It's an evil. Yeah, he is a wicked man.
If you know what it is,
wicked
he's
man.
wicked, but you know what it is. You know the Tinder swindler situation. If like they clocked that this guy never had money from the first date, then fair enough. But the fact that he's putting you on a
He's
jet,
a koala.
he's doing all of that, he's basically showing you that he's got money. You think he's good for it, but he's not.
You think even if a man shows me his bank statements I'm not giving you money. It's actually my money. That's so mad. And you're just asking me, he said, oh yeah, send me 30 bags. Well, I ain't even got 30 bags. So I'm taking it alone. 9 loans.
I was just trying to
Come
look
on.
for something, yeah. And it was a post that I posted yesterday. And it was like comparing the sentence he got
Oh yeah.
to, you see
To
that?
the Palestinians, yes.
No, but I don't know about the Palestinian thing, but he didn't commit a crime.
He didn't because they willingly
He didn't because
spent money.
they spoke to the bank. They took out them loans. They willingly sent it
If
to
it
him.
was a crime, then they would have got all their money back, basically. But
It
it's
wasn't
not
a crime.
it's not a
He basically just he fucked with their heads.
in Israel. Yeah, he didn't get charged for fraud.
Yeah, he got charged for like stealing a payslip or something, or,
Yeah,
of,
or from work.
From work. That's what he got charged with. A warrant that was out for his arrest from Israel. Nothing to do with these women because they willingly gave him money.
Yeah, it's not fraud. He's basically borrowed money.
Yeah, no, he's an evil individual. But, yeah, I semi-rate him because, like, how handicapped are you today? You do not have that money, but you are a fucking Gus Abud, yeah? You want to worship that man's in between, yeah?
But they
and
loved
go
him,
pull out
innit? Like
money.
the first woman, she was in love with the guy.
Talking about things like that.
He was literally making them go and look at flats for them.
Yeah, he took it too far.
Like, why are you wasting? You're already taking her money. Then why are you wasting her time for her to look at flats that you're never gonna live in? Like, why?
Because he is malicious. He's evil. Like,
She's on FaceTime. Hey, look at the black.
That is
And she got robbed. Oh, that's so sad. But
that
it's
is
funny.
sad.
I can't
help
lie
but
though.
laugh.
I don't
Have
know.
you lot seen the Puppet Master on Netflix?
No.
It's similar to the Tinder swindler.
I'm
but
going to
this
watch
guy-
it. Don't kill
Don't
it.
ruin it.
I'm not gonna ruin it, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
This guy acts like he's MI5 and he has people hostage for like 20 years. They can go home, by the way. This woman stayed with him for 10 years, calling her family saying, "I'm in danger." This, that, like he at least a million he got from this woman's family. For 10 years, he had her staying in toilets, he made her get a job, work, and she comes from a
What?
rich family.
So why don't you go home?
Yeah.
Because he told her that she's... I don't know, but you
Don't
don't
kill
need
it,
to
don't
watch
kill
it.
it.
Yeah,
You
we'll
need to
watch
watch it, but it's similar to the Tinder swindler, but this guy was actually, it was a crime because he was holding people against their will, you get it? But it's like a similar
These
thing.
people are mad.
It's actually scary.
Do you know what? Yeah. Oh.
Would you lot pay for the first date?
Yeah, shit.
Never. I don't. You lot know me. I don't go on dates. I've been on a date and I hate it so much. It is so awkward.
You wouldn't pay
and
for
I've
the
got
first date?
personality to sit there. Yeah.
Would you ever pay for a date?
No, I'm not gonna lie.
What, me?
Would you ever pay for a date?
What, pull out on a man? Like, I'm not gonna lie. This is what I was saying. Yeah. I said this on Clubhouse before, and I got a lot of heat for it. I don't believe girls should be buying man that ain't their husband nothing. You as a girl need to be spoiled. Don't buy a man a t-shirt.
That could potentially be your husband.
Maybe like buy a man, I don't know, something on a
That's
birthday
making
or
me spend
something
my
like
money.
something cheap, under the budget, a wanna. That's all you're allowed to spend. Like, I don't know, man. Oh, I don't know.
To pay for a date is a bit of a stretch.
You
like.
two are so entitled. Like,
Yeah,
it's
I am.
so. Like,
I am. I'm so entitled.
what the?
You know what
fuck?
it is? I was soft once upon a time. I was never the girls that were buying games for boys and that. Remember in school, like going to borrow your parents' money. Why the fuck are you borrowing your parents' money to buy?
But
fucking
people did
games?
that in school.
Games.
Bro, are you crazy?
Like, you know, like when
We went to the
FIFA
same
comes out.
I'm seeing people behind the scenes kiki and they've definitely bought games.
Oh, you lot bought games.
Just forever.
The new FIFA drop.
Okay.
Fam.
No, there's people that buy PS5s for their
Yeah,
boyfriends.
yeah, no, illegal. Don't do
I
that.
bought boxers.
Look after
if that
all your
counts for anything.
eyeballs.
Trainers.
What were they? Calvin Klein, the boxes.
Nah, but they're more expensive than Calvin Klein's.
Why are you buying boxes for a man that's not your
'Cause he
husband
wanted
though? He asked you to buy him boxes.
No, he said he was talking about these boxers. They're
So-
like some American brand.
So
and
he
I bought
went
them.
and-
What brand?
What's it called? It's an American.
I don't know
Something.
what it is.
So
it
he
was not
asked
worth
He
it.
you-
didn't ask me. I went out of the kindness of my own heart, and I
To
bought it
buy
for him.
boxes for
But
a
babe,
man
babe,
that's
Yeah,
not
they were
your-
like
your
£35
husband.
for one boxer, bro.
But don't get
I
shit
was
twisted.
sweating.
Hey, don't get shit twisted. Hey, sis.
He's not around no more.
Don't
I
get
hope
shit
he's enjoying
twisted.
them boxers.
I'd like, you see my homie, like I'd buy something for my homie if they're a boy, like, because you know, like,
That's
you're my
different, that's a
homie.
friend.
But a man that I'm talking to, me go, yeah, and buy something that is mamnu. And girls, learn from it.
mean-
because that shit ain't cute. I'm sorry, it's not.
I still can't get over this £35 box.
Bro, I even bought him trainers
What?
from StockX.
Stock X.
Yeah, they
Have you
were
ever
like,
got a
I
present
didn't-
from her?
Like, this is why you're so negative now, saying I'm never ever
No,
gonna
but
buy
he
something
spent
for
money
a
on me
man.
Have you
as
ever got a
well.
present from her?
It's not.
No.
I haven't, have you?
Yeah,
You
don't.
lot-
I
got a
buy
present
you
from
lot
her?
gifts.
How
Yeah,
much? Expensive.
yeah, we spend money on each other every
yeah.
birthday. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to us? But man, get it.
No, because you lot don't
See
get
that?
me gifts. No, we're not gonna do that. Cut that shit out. Don't even include the boxer bit, because it
No,
might.
no, we're including it.
Oh my god! Why did I say that?
Don't get shit twisted. I bought like, I can't lie.
Bro, you had a whole phone case that you bought with your face and his face on the back, and you're talking about me.
Wait, you
no.
had a phone case?
Yeah,
You
let's
don't
talk about
remember
it.
So you lot just put up this act. You lot put up this act.
No, I'm a bad bitch from that man forward.
No.
What are you done? What
Guys,
man? What man?
guys.
makes
Listen,
a fool out of
Sany
me?
Amal, like this, she's
What
got her
man?
picture on him every day she's walking. Someone asked
No,
her
he
number.
bought it.
She's got.
You remember the phone case?
Guys, can I
He
just
bought
say
it.
one thing? The girls that put up the biggest front are the biggest liars.
You know what?
Babe, I ain't lying to you. I won't lie. I said it. I was Joe to Joe touring. I went Swansea act. What am I doing day visits for? Don't get shit twisted. My man bought it, yeah. Like, don't get onto me. I knew him before. You know them girls that meet man in Joe. That's what they think I am. But
Nah.
no. Anyway, he bought it and like, remember as well, we couldn't party or nothing. He would be on FaceTime.
Oh, he
like,
bought it, so you delivered it, basically.
I wore it on the phone, innit? And when man moved to me, it's there, like, you feel
Ruining
me?
market 101. Don't do that. Don't do what
I
she's
would
done.
never do that again. Why would you bring that up?
It's okay. It's all right. It's a safe space.
Safe where?
This is gonna be on YouTube.
It is Tap
No.
with Tappisha, baby.
It's a safe
You
space.
can't kiki at me for spending 200 and something on a
Nah,
guy.
we're moving. Next one.
Wait, you spent 200 something? I thought it was 35
Next
pound
topic.
boxes.
Next
Yeah,
topic.
stock X.
Stock X. I bought
She
him
said
crepes.
stock X.
I was waiting for the trainer to drop for his size.
No, but I like the feeling of giving something to someone. Like, it's a nice feeling. Yeah. Don't you not
Yeah,
like
right?
the feeling of giving?
There's nothing wrong with that. I did big drop.
Yeah.
And it's a nice feeling when you give.
These times I've never got nothing from you on my birthday. Wow.
It's different, isn't it? When people are different with men, you know.
Honey, let me tell you something now, right now. From now,
Don't worry, your birthday, I got you.
if I don't get stuck, it's eggs. I'm coming on YouTube. I'm telling
I've definitely got
everybody
gifts,
about
and I've
this
definitely got
Aberdeen, okay?
Can't see, I'm not a liar.
No, but no, it's
I've
fine.
got you
No,
gifts.
you got gifts for my kids, so it makes
That's
up for
even
it.
more important.
Yeah, it's
The most
okay.
important.
No, hey, bro, that's your nieces and nephews. That's separate. This is a different individual. How you including 3 humans into one human?
I'm not the type to expect gifts.
I don't
though.
expect,
I
but
am
now I
too.
know.
Get me gifts.
These lot, I was on Clubhouse. If only I knew my friends. I was on Clubhouse. I'm asking the girls, yeah, but he bought me mad shit. Bitch, you deserve it.
I don't like getting gifted. The reason
You are
why-
a woman. Is he a woman?
You know when you
No.
expect someone to like splash out on you on your birthday, you got to do the same on their birthday, and
That's
it's
what I'm
long.
saying.
It's long.
Yeah.
I don't expect nothing.
I know
Though.
you're gonna
Like,
be-
I don't expect from man neither. Like, that's why I am the way I am. I don't expect nothing. But if you give me something, it's a splash. And I usually do get it because they know I
You
don't
expect.
expect. And
But then that's probably why I'm single and you're married. Because I'm expecting so much, like
Yeah.
you're not expecting a lot.
I
But
think
here
so.
I am expecting a guy to buy me a bloody Lambo truck.
to be, do you know what someone commented under the YouTube? Something about me saying like you know when we were talking about the whole marriage, like allow it, like I don't want to be married yet. Like people actually think, you know what someone said? Oh, is it because you can't get married? Bro, on my mother's life, say today I wanted to get married, I'll go get married. But I actually don't want to get married. Why is it so hard for people to believe that you can be 25, 26, 27 and not want to be married? We're not even going to talk about this, but you know.
I think it's because you haven't met someone that you feel like is marriage worthy yet.
I nearly
I
did.
feel like when you're single, you'd be like, oh yeah, I don't want it until you have the right person there.
I don't have a right person. I want to get married.
Yeah, but, like don't
You
you, wanna,
said-
no,
you
don't
said
wanna-
earlier,
don't you
yeah,
wanna
I
get
was
married
holding
and have
hands,
kids and like raise
Yeah,
your
have a
kids.
family,
Literally,
offspring.
you want to be I'm a young mum.
MashaAllah.
Do you get it? When my kids reach
Super
a certain
mummy.
age, I can actually have like normal conversations with them where the age gap is not like
Too crazy.
where you're saying you want to get married after 30. Like your children, by the time your children are teenagers, they're going to be changing your diapers and shit and cleaning you.
A'udhu billahi min ash-shaytan rajim.
They
Why are you
will.
wishing that on me,
But
bitch?
that's
I'm a
what's gonna happen.
Bernice Burgers.
That's what's going to
Have you seen that? Have you seen
Anyway,
her?
it's fire.
Like, when I-
MashaAllah.
Babe, honestly, how old do I look? You look on some real shit.
No,
I
you
feel
look good.
like, yeah,
You look good.
When I go different areas, I don't even
No,
get.
that's not what I'm saying.
a
You
lighter.
look good, but I want when I reach a certain age, like God forbid, like say for example, if I like end up getting dementia, and stuff
MashaAllah,
like
and I
that,
respect
I
it.
want
My mum
kids
was a
to be
young
at
mum.
a certain age where they understand it. You get it, where they're old enough to take care of me. I don't want my 12-year-old, 13-year-old having a mum with dementia, stuff like that. Do you get
me
it?
in a home.
No, I do.
Just do it. What can I do?
Babe, I
Live
understand
your
the
life.
logic. I understand the logic of wanting to marry young, and I can, I
You want
can
to be
respect.
active with your kids.
I can respect it, but babe, mashallah, and ilahi haku barakaya, and everybody out there, ilahi haku barakaya. But say today, yeah, look, I nearly did get married, yeah. Say I married my man, you lot. Like, say I did, like,
He
do
wasn't
that.
your Allah.
I would, no, but just say I did, alhamdulillah. Khas. But imagine I got married, like, and then I found out he was right now. Ask me why. I want to chill. Like, I don't have long left until 30. I want to kick back. I want to try hard on me, you know, get
Yeah.
myself to where I need to
Yeah,
go.
I get that,
Then
yeah.
later on, when I'm happy and I know, even if I do fall, even though I say love all the time, say I do fall later on, yeah, then I can pick myself up no matter what. I don't need him. I don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I get that. I
Like,
get that.
I feel
You
like
wanna
I
be
went
in a good
out-
space as well when you have your kids, where you're at a good stage in your life.
Yeah, I feel like I'm woke now. Walk, baby.
You're woke now, so why don't you just pop out some children?
No, man.
Whatever's
And
that
my
easy, I just have to
vagina,
find
man.
someone,
I'm scared. I'm scared. But yeah, let's get on to the next
Are
one.
you husband hunting? Because
fucking
guys, anyone interested?
Hit my sister up.
I'm joking.
I don't know. We'll do it. You need to plug in your business.
You lot should do
we
like
get it.
speed dating and stuff. Like do fun things.
No, we will. We will. Girls, DM me if you lot want to be involved in stuff. Like, I really want to do things like that. I really do. Did you ask your question?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be honest if your boyfriend music was shit? Of course, definitely. I told... You know, we debate about boys that we know already. I don't know why people think I'm so harsh. When it comes down to the music thing, I don't know why people think I'm harsh.
Because she is not going to be honest. She weren't honest.
Yeah. I know she was bopping in like this. You were in studio, innit?
No, we're not doing this. Wow. How did you know? Did I tell you that? I'm joking. No, I'm thinking about
Therefore doing the ad-libs.
like the love of my life from Boo. Remember he tried to YouTube. I couldn't tell him.
But he weren't that bad.
He went bad. I was just going to say that, but to
He
her...
went bad. And I feel like if
to her,
he
he was,
continued,
apparently.
like, I feel bad for him about everything that happened. But if he continued, I think he would have
He
probably...
went places, 100. I think he was cool. Remember, I used to listen to him.
Yeah.
We're not going to share.
Hani was rating it because she used to play it for us.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Awkward. I just don't.
It's kind of sad, you know, especially when the guy is so confident, and like he has all this confidence in himself. Are you gonna like really knock him down?
I'm going to have to sit him down.
Are you gonna knock him down? Like,
Babe, you know what my thing is, yeah? I know there's... Shall I just say this?
You lot all
Can
know-
I say it? Can I be real and honest? Like, do you
Yeah.
think I would be in trouble for saying this?
What? No, go on.
All right, so...
It's a safe space.
It's not a safe
On
space.
YouTube,
The internet
you
is not a
say
safe place. But please don't take me wrong if you watch this. But I was gonna say I keep hiding this. So cringy. You need to do my nails.
I will.
But what you call it? I'm a harsh critic. How much do I love music? What do I listen to? Music or watch stuff more? What do I do?
Yeah, you listen to a lot of
Like,
music.
I love music. Now, I'm a harsh critic, like, and don't get shit twisted. Say later on, like, I won't knock you. Like, I'll be like, Ray, like, I don't like it, you know. I don't think that you're good at it. Like, I don't think you're cold. Like, oh, like...
But
I'll
at the
just be
same
honest.
time, some people start off shit though, and then they become better.
But look, that's what I'm saying. And that's I feel like people need to be less sensitive when it comes to music, like, you know. And even with me, I had to learn, like, if I put myself out there, I must be able to take back, you know, criticism or shit that I don't want to hear, because it happens. It's inevitable.
Inevitable.
Big wash. Anyway, it's inevitable, you know, to say
You're putting yourself out there to be judged, basically.
you know what I mean? And it's music. Now, this is the bit I was talking about. SYM. I think she's so cold now. But before, when I got asked about her, I said, Ray.
She's good.
I was like, I don't like it. I don't like what I hear. But now I can actually say she's cold. Now,
She is.
do you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people, because I had, you know, people that know her come up to me, you know, and ask me, Rare, like, she thinks this, like, why did you say this on Clubhouse? And I was asked something and I was honest. Now, remember, it was you were in my flat, right? When we were listening back.
listening to
and
her.
how astonished was I?
Yeah, she's really good.
Yeah.
But then there's some people that try and make music, and after the first few times,
I'm not going to say the person's name. The person you think is cold, yeah?
No,
I don't think it's cold.
For example, I don't think I should say his name.
Don't say it.
But he was really, really shit. Like, and I think everyone told him he was shit, but he had this confidence about him. Like, he was
need
so
to know who this is.
he was so confident. But after a few times, I think he clocked that he was shit and he stopped.
Who's that? Can you mime it to me? Who?
Oh.
You need to mime it over here.
I can't. I don't know. I'm gonna say it.
No, mime it.
But no. Here, din, 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 din. I love the way you put a coach. Better let me know.
That's crazy.
But listen, yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you know it's music, like, have thick skin. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, be like Rod Wave when people knock you down. Like, no, Rod Wave's cool. I'm not saying he got knocked down, but I'm saying come out with music like him. You know, emotional music. Go there when people have knocked you down and just show us you got it.
Sometimes you get
know?
more views just for being shit. Literally.
I know.
Yeah, do you not remember that guy? I think he might have even been disabled. What was his name? Ice JJ Fish. He had autism or something. And he was so awful. But because he was funny, it worked.
Yeah.
And he got millions and millions of views.
It works sometimes.
Literally.
It's a cruel
I don't
world,
even
you
know
know.
who that
People
is.
You know
actually.
who it is. If you heard the song, you
No, like
remember
people
from back
are
in the day.
actually.
Sing it.
I'm not singing
Sing
it. Hear back. I know you know it. She knows it bar for bar. I can see it.
It's actually
I don't know.
such a sad world because people actually watch you to take the piss.
It's true.
Huh?
People actually watch you to have a laugh.
I know. I can't lie.
But the question
people
was, would you let your
have a
would you
laugh?
tell your boyfriend? Watch anyone else is normal because you're putting yourself out there to judge, like for people to judge you. But if it's your partner, it's
I
completely
wouldn't say
different.
shit. I'd probably
It's
give
embarrassing
constructive
because you're
criticism.
embarrassing both of us at this point. It's so embarrassing.
I'll be honest. I'll tell him straight. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm quite brutally honest, and people are brutally honest to me. I feel like when you put yourself out there, prepare for it. Sometimes you can't take it. I'm human. It gets to me sometimes, but it is what it is, innit? You put yourself out there, deal with it. Do you know what I mean?
Straight.
Like, and it's talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's Simon Cowell made a living off of telling people you're shit.
Can I ask a question? What if you told him shit and he was like, yeah, that's your opinion, I'm still going to do me?
Yeah, that's
Then
probably how it works 9 times out of 10 though.
Ain't none of my
Repeat the
business.
question in case they can't hear.
So my sis over here said,
What would you do if you told him
thank you.
and he said, yeah, that's your opinion, but I'm still going to do my thing?
Yeah, like, prove me wrong, honey.
That's his passion.
Oh,
Wow.
what can you even do? You
Leave
can't
him
leave
to it.
him.
Leave him.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
leave him
like
to
it. It's
it.
not my type of, it's not my cup of tea.
You're really quick.
I'm cutting.
You know what I mean?
It's quite. I can't do it to myself again. It's a lot.
Guys, what would you, I got this one, yeah. Sticky situation. All right, yeah. So what would you do, yeah, if you were stuck, yeah, in a situation and
Situationship.
it was like toxic, semi-toxic, but it weren't really toxic. Like, let's get into it a bit. Now,
Some people love toxic, but go
no,
on.
like, you know, say you're in a situation today, you know, you're chatting to somebody and, you know, you like each other, you respect each other, but you know it's not going nowhere. Like, you know
If it's not going nowhere, then why are you wasting your time?
But
you like each other,
you
you're
know what?
homies.
I think it's easier said than done. I feel like a lot of the time when you're in a situation,
No, but I feel like in that
I get this.
No,
'Cause I feel like I'm always in like
you're
some
always
sort
in
of stuck-
situations like
Yeah.
that though, Nawal, but you really need to take a step back and actually think about it. Wait, am I actually going anywhere with this person? Why am I wasting my time?
yeah, but you
And
can't help yourself sometimes.
I know, but in toxic situations like that as well, like it's it's tunnel vision. All
Yeah.
you see is that person. You have to take a step back.
No, but in your own time, because no one, as much as we can all sit there and give advice to our friends like in that situation.
But I feel like sometimes
It's
No, but
easier
don't
said
get
than
shit
done.
twisted. I got asked to bring this up, yeah. Me and a friend were talking and they're exactly like me. I feel like I instigate it, like I initiate, you know, letting motherfuckers know it is what it is and it ain't
is
what
this
it
a
ain't.
situationship
And then
or a relationship? By the way,
I end up
are we talking about situationship or actual
Situationship,
relationship?
No, but my thing is, yeah, like I don't believe in boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm forever in situationships, but I'm not in. I've been in situationships, and a man wants to marry me, and a man, but I just don't want that. Now, let me please finish. Yeah. Now, the situationship I'm on about is like when you know, like you fully know it's not going nowhere, but you just enjoy this, like whatever it is.
Okay,
but
that's okay.
you
But
just
how long are
don't
you gonna
know.
enjoy it for?
I don't know. Like me and my friend
how
was saying
long
it. I
are you
swear
really gonna
down.
enjoy it for? Like, do you need to tell, like, at our age as well? Come on, like, you lot are getting old.
But I don't.
I'm already old, but you lot are getting older, and it's like, why are you entertaining this situationship? And you know, as soon as you're in a situationship and it's not a relationship there, you're literally opening yourself out for heartbreak.
No, but my thing is, yeah,
you're
it's not-
basically allowing the person to do what they do. You want to do what you want to do, but at the same time, you're so toxic with each other. Like, you can't let each other go. So it's like, why are you doing it to yourself?
You're setting yourself
Fuck.
No, but
You're gonna get
you're
hurt in the long run, and you're gonna think back. You know, when you take a step back and you actually think, you know what, this is getting long, and you move on, it's gonna be so hard. Like you said, it's not easy, but in a few years' time, when you look
they're
back,
not my man, and then
when
I'm not
you look
gonna lie.
back, you're gonna think, oh, like I was actually
But
so
imagine,
dumb.
I actually don't see like.
When you're 18, that's normal. When you're 19, it's normal. When you're 21,
But
that's
I
normal.
don't-
But when you're like after the age of 25 and you're still doing that, you can't just be there because you like it and you enjoy it. Like, you can't, because you're wasting
But
time.
I'm talking about two individuals that get along, that are good friends. Like,
Okay, you could be-
obviously there's a giddy flirtation.
You can be friends with that person, but then it's as long as you keep it a friendship, and you can
And
still,
guys, before people's minds go wild and start thinking some dirty shit, it's not like that. Like, but you know what I'm on about. Like, the whole, you enjoy each other's companies. It's friendship, but it's more than friendship. You both know it's not going nowhere.
it's confusion. That's what it is. It's literally confusion.
But I go in
It's friendship, but
situationships
it's
and
not
tell the nigga
friendship. Like,
when he
what?
wants me. I'm not ready. That's what I'm saying. When I see a man, you lot know I full well cock block myself, right? Say a man I see is getting a bit too serious, yeah? They're gone. Like, they're not lasting.
That's too toxic for me. I can't.
options open.
Yeah, of course. You have to.
But as long as you're keeping your options open and it's not just like tunnel vision, then
No, it's not a tunnel vision. Most definitely not.
But then girls in these toxic situations always say, "Oh, I'm keeping my options open," but really they're not.
No, I do keep my options open. I keep my options open.
Yeah.
Why does that seem like a lie? Ah! On the spot. Why did I ask
Right,
that?
we
But
got
fuck it.
the next question is what is the biggest red flag in a relationship?
Yeah. Oh, I don't like a man that ain't family orientated. Like, and when I mean family orientated, like your siblings, especially your siblings that are girls, are your homies.
But you don't know if
know?
that's a red flag in the beginning, because you don't really know if they're family orientated from the jump when you're speaking to someone.
I do, wallahi. I really do, babe. Like,
How can you really
when
tell
you
though?
when you're talking to somebody and like, you know, you lot are checking on each other, like, or you know, you see what they're up to, you know what I mean? Like, you suss the human being out. That's what I do anyway. When I chat to man, I really sussing what a man's really about, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you, Hani? What do you think? What's your biggest red flag?
I've got bare.
What's the biggest
Nah,
one?
I've got loads.
Okay,
I've got
go
a whole
on.
list.
Go on. Let's see the list.
List.
Yeah, I got list. I got a list on my notes.
Wait, you actually wrote it down?
Yeah, of course.
What?
Bro,
Oh,
it's
can I say a
me, like,
weird
I'm
one that I've
extra.
got though before?
Go on.
Yeah.
I've got a really, really weird one. I hate it when men like drink drinks through straws, like suck on it. I don't
Oh,
like
that's
it.
so childish.
Pisses me off.
No, that's weird. I don't like
And
it.
I
as
don't
well.
like it.
I don't like
wanna
that
say
as well.
This, but you know, when
Unless you
they
have like
drink-
unless you have a drink that's a carton that you ain't got a choice to put a straw
yeah,
in.
like even then,
Like,
like hide it.
If you have a choice of drinking
know,
from a
Really?
cup or a
It
straw,
makes it look a bit like a bad bitch. But
Yeah, don't like man that
I
moves
don't
like a
think
bad.
so,
You can't be
really.
better than me. I don't like a man that looks better than me neither.
I love
I,
pretty boys.
I cannot.
Love
if
it.
you are better looking than me,
I'm
we are
dying
never.
to see this list though.
You
Can
know
I-
let's
what?
see it.
Maybe the list, maybe not today.
No,
No,
but
a
just
couple. Come on.
No, because it's actually a list of things that I want in a man, not
Okay.
red flags. So it doesn't really make sense.
Okay, what's the opposite of what you want? What's the opposite of it then? That would be a red flag.
Oh, there's one of them is a bit shallow to have an average credit score. Is that mad?
Is she okay?
Is that mad?
قيمة على the high, fuck it.
Yeah, like
It's your
average. Or
worth.
it says working towards.
If a man
building
said
his
this, I'll be
credit.
going nuts.
It
Okay.
literally says it.
Yeah, I get it.
Stable income, must be able to dress, must drive, no long hair, long nails.
So a guy that doesn't
No gold
drive
teeth.
is a red flag.
It's not a green flag.
No hair, no nails,
It's
no
not,
gold
though.
teeth. Go on.
No
Yeah,
gold
it's a whole. I
teeth.
got a whole list. I got 17 things.
Go on, read it out, please.
So from the
Please
top.
read it out. Entertain us.
And a man that crosses his legs like this.
I don't mind. I feel like that's business, man. It's
I'm
giving.
sorry, you have to do this.
Go on, read it out.
You can't. Oh, my crep are so bad. Sorry, guys. I really
Oh,
understand.
trust Hani to have a list.
I've had this list since 2019.
How's it going for you?
So, every time.
Shady little
No,
bitch.
every single time I start like getting to know someone, I tick it off as I'm going, as we get to know each other, and they have to have a minimum 12 out of 17.
Okay, go on.
For
Okay,
them to be
12 out of okay, so you got 17, so they have to have 12 out of 17.
Yeah, I think I've taken a few things off, but
Please
number one is
read it out.
ambition.
Yeah,
No, number one is Muslim.
okay.
Number two is ambition. Number three is 5'11" minimum height.
Oh, that's normal though.
That's a bit deep though, because short men need love too.
Yeah, but they
I can't lie though.
No, they
does
got
that
women
make
for
me
them,
shallow
though.
because I'm 5'2" and I don't want nothing?
But that's your preference.
Short girls are greedy though, like you and another friend that I know that's behind the
I beg
scenes.
you get up because
Yeah,
you're
shallow.
like this much taller than me.
Abayo,
No,
where
but
there's a
I
difference
feel
in height.
like with you lot that like 5'3"
Yeah, they're
and
selfish.
yeah,
Leave the
you
tall guys to
lot
us.
can take a 5'9".
Yeah.
Why am
Yeah.
I've got the short jeans and then I'm gonna go pick a man with a short jeans and give my child short jeans. I only am getting married for children.
Okay, let's say
So,
there's enough
I
tall
want
men. There's enough tall men to go
Preferably
around.
an OG nigga. Okay then, man.
Go on.
Average credit
That
score,
can Anto.
stable income, legitimate. Must drive, a car is necessary. Because you know some guys are like, oh yeah, I got a license, I ain't got a car. Please.
Okay, must drive and car is necessary.
car-
I
It's
don't drive,
necessary.
so
Okay.
shade.
No long hair, no long nails, good personal hygiene, no gold and silver teeth, funny. Beard is like, I've got basically ideal but not necessary section.
Oh my god.
No, I do. It's
gotta love
ideal.
her. We have
It's
to love
ideal,
her.
but it's not necessary. It's beard. This one's a bit mad because it says no criminal record, but that should be necessary. But it's in my not necessary. It's not like.
What if
things
they have a
happen, innit?
past and
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm actually
You
gobsmacked
can't.
by the list.
It says no rappers, no fraudsters, and no footballers, and no trappers.
But
Yeah,
you're
no,
not a
you.
footballer.
Babe.
Wait, why not
except
a
the
footballer?
footballer, but
Footballers, they like black girls. They don't. They like white girls.
What, even the black men?
Bro, come on. Let's not be silly. Everyone knows footballers are coconuts a lot of the time.
are you
They
lying?
like, a lot of majority. Am I
Don't
lying?
break my heart.
Majority. Am I lying, guys? Especially black footballers.
Some cold milk.
They like milk.
You're lying.
Yeah, they do. A lot of them like milk.
They like
nothing wrong with milk.
they like the girls that can sit there and take it and you get cheated on and it's okay.
No, we're not saying that that's what milk is, but
It's true though. I feel like if you're dating an athlete, then you're setting yourself up to
Okay,
get cheated
I
on.
don't
facts.
I understand when you said the
trappers,
the
rappers,
trappers,
fraudsters,
fraudsters,
and rappers.
rappers.
That's
What is the
very
rest
funny
about?
about the rappers.
What is the rest about? You know, I thought I was funny as well. One time, yeah, some girl said her ick and it resonated with me. And like, I don't think I'd be able to take it neither. You know, when a man is eating a fruit bowl, I don't eat a fruit bowl in front of me.
A fruit bowl.
Oh, nah,
don't.
no, wow.
I get it. I got what she meant. Like, bro, what's that man really doing? Like grabbing a strawberry.
What? It's fruits.
Yeah, machine. Yeah, drink it or do it in secret or have it as a side. You know,
I
like,
can't
don't know,
believe
man.
that we've been friends for so long and family, and I'm so shocked by the both of you today.
You know.
No,
me.
that-
Yeah, and if you're from Edmonton,
I'm still
red
thinking
flag.
about that
I'm
list.
checking.
I thought everyone knew I had a list. I've had this list for so long.
Did you guys know she had the list?
Yeah, I've had it for time.
So do you not have lists?
No, I've been trying to get them to make lists.
No, that like you're never gonna find anyone
Yeah,
with lists
but
like
that's
that.
why I said 12 out of 17, so it's not all of them. Bro, if we're being realistic, if we go through this list, every single person that I've dated or like has not ticked all of the boxes. Like, really, it's a facade. He's just there for show. I've met one guy in my life.
So does it have the little tick next to it? So you tick it when you're dating someone. It's a checklist.
It's a checklist, literally. Oh, I closed it. Look, yeah, you can tick.
Are you okay, babe?
Look.
I feel like, okay, I don't take life serious enough. You take life too serious. So, you know what we were talking about the other day?
And
Me
I'm
going
the
on
balance
Hinge.
in
Guys, I
between.
nearly went on a dating app.
I'm so
This
normal.
bitch nearly and
I
another
didn't realise
bitch
how normal I was.
koalis me to go on a dating app. You know, I nearly went on a dating app the other day. Like,
It depends on a date.
I was talking to Amal, innit? Yeah, and she lied to me, the other one. And she lied to me, listen, she's like, you need to start going on dates. But bro, I was like, I'll take the gang. Like, on some real shit. I'll take you lot. Hey, my man, you're not seeing, man, till you get me. And then after a couple times, then...
No,
you know,
you need to come out of that mindset.
I
Like,
beg
why
you
would-
deep, every
need to
man
go
that
out
I've
on dates.
dated, every man that I've spoken to, North London has known me, like,
To
for a
bring
very
your
long
friends,
time.
to bring your friends.
Huh?
To bring your friends with you on your dates.
Yeah, like, if I meet you for the first time, homie, I'm not going alone. It's
That's
a date.
probably why your relationships never last then.
Oh.
Because that's weird. Why? How are you going to get to know someone if you're taking all your friends?
I'm sorry, but what am I
And
gonna
then
do?
you complain that your friend steals your man because you're taking them with you on a first date. On the first date, he's for all of them,
Damn.
basically.
But I don't want him. You know, I just want to date, like, just a serial date. Like, at the moment, I just been talking to the same ones.
You're fine because you don't want to get married
juggling
till you're
them and
30.
shit. Like, I want a new batch. You know, you got to
You want
refresh.
to get married. We need to find you a
And nobody
husband.
wants to go out. Everybody's boring. My friends are boring. All of them, mashallah, like, I respect them. But nobody wants to go dive in the deep end with me no more.
I'm very boring.
Yeah.
But man,
very,
this one
very
has
set in my
been
ways.
lit, guys. Let's wrap it in.
I enjoyed this one.
Did you? Anyway, it's been lit, guys. I've got my two sisters, Amal and Hani. We've been
Yes,
friends for a
yes.
very long
been
time. I feel like this one's gonna be. Hope you lot enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow Hani's business page, darling.
Oh, I can't
Yes,
remember
guys,
the
she
Insta
does
name.
nails.
I can't forget the Insta name.
You
Put it in the.
Then
It's
now-
no, the Insta name's not the. I don't think it's the.
We are gonna.
We'll put it in the. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been real, guys.
Thanks for having us.